For you. Good. And we're on. Okay, so welcome to Passport. Hi, how are you? I'm Seymour Segnet, the inventor, founder, president of MAGFAST. Thank you for investing your time to be here. I really think that you're going to love what we've got for you. So welcome. If you have a phone, if you have a watch, and if you have other people in your life, this one is for you. Got a doozy for you. Let's bring in my colleagues, Kate Kennard and Bailey Pape. Ladies.
Hi. Hello.
Welcome. Are you excited?
Yes.
Very You're revved up? You're ready to go?
Mm-hmm. Already.
Good. We should just do a quick round of applause for Bailey. Close watchers of the show will notice that her last name has changed since we last broadcast together, one of these big broadcasts. Bailey, what happened?
Well, I went off and I got married.
Fantastic. We're all thrilled. It couldn't have happened to a nicer couple. So thank you for being part of the MAGFAST family, and welcome Jordan to our extended family. Yeah. All right. So before we get started, a little bit of housekeeping to do. First of all, by the way, Kate, have we set up the chat thing underneath? Is the chat if we ask for it to
be? It should be. Yeah.
We switch on the chat thing. We're just going to open it for a minute, so we don't get too distracted. But if the chat appears, it doesn't appear on all browsers. But if the chat appears down to, just say hi and let us know where you're watching from today. We'll just keep that open for a minute. Okay, all right. So it certainly appeared in some people's browsers because it looks really busy down there. Also, we're not doing a formal Q&A session today. We'll do one in a few days. We'll let you know about it. Kate will send out texts and emails at the time, but do send your questions in. We've also got a question box kind of underneath us or off to one side or whatever, depending on the layout of your browser. Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay, good. I also wanted to give a shout out to everybody who came to see us, and you guys were there in Las Vegas. Okay, we were the guests of our friends at Encore. More about them a little bit later on. And how much fun was that, Kate? Bailey, it was your first time, right?
It was my first time. It was
yeah, mine too. It was a lot of fun, like getting to hang out with the people from my Encore and seeing all of our investors. That was super fun.
Yeah. We actually did two investor dinners. One when we got back to New York. I don't have a picture of that one here, but I do have this picture from Vegas. Fantastic group gathered. All our investors, all of our investors, all of our customers, all of our fans, everyone is equal in our eyes. But first amongst equals is this lady. You can just see her in the distance here, Janice, pointing out with you.
Shout out, Janice.
I don't even know how to begin, but Janice is the most amazing representative of the community that we have built. Mm-hmm. She's ordered everything. She's just a remarkable lady. Thank you so much. As I say, you're a kind of you're a sort of avatar for everyone who's involved out there. Mm-hmm. All right. So we've got a lot to get to today. Coming up, we really have some amazing stuff. Going to give you some glimpse of some new products. You're going to want to hang right. If this has ever happened to you, raise your hand if this has ever happened to you. Okay. Everyone's hands go up. We've got a doozy for you, as I say. 2 new products that kind of complete the MAGFAST family. You are going to love these. One of them looks like this. And the other one looks like this. Or does it? Only time will tell. Also, if you have MagBucks, today is going to be a fantastic day to use them. The best, just trust me. If you've got MagBucks, you want to stick around. I've got 3 world firsts for you. You'll count them as we go along. 3 world firsts that no one else has, including one that has been 10 years in the making. Folks who've been following us closely might have an idea what that is, but it's very exciting. Going to be announcing that very shortly. So today is really kind of your insider access. If you're one of our investors, one of our customers, one of our fans, this today is kind of for you. And it's pretty exciting. You're going to get to see this before anyone else. Mm-hmm. Also, Kate once again has decided to throw away some of the company's money on some gifts and prizes. What's that all about, Kate?
Everyone loves them, and I have a good time announcing the winners. Although maybe Bailey will announce the winner today. I don't know, but I feel like people look forward to this, and I look forward to this. So I wanted
Who doesn't love a prize?
I know.
Yeah. Well, yes. Our accountant, for instance, doesn't love prizes. And one or two haters online, they don't care that we do the prizes, but we love the prizes. What do we got? We got like top of the range smartwatch, top of the range smartphone,
Yes,
right?
We're gonna have two winners. Someone's gonna win a smartphone, and someone's gonna win a smartwatch. So stay tuned, because it could be you.
Because it could be you.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We've also got a movie premiere for you. We've made a movie especially for today. We're going to premiere that. But before we start, I just wanted to sort of tease out an idea that has been sort of growing within MAGFAST, and I think in the wider zeitgeist over the last few months. And it's sort of quite a profound thought about the future of business and the future of companies like us. Many of you have met John Fanning, founding chairman and CEO of Napster, right? Napster, which basically was the foundational company that led to modern day streaming. And John said this really interesting thing in a meeting, because we meet with him most weeks, and his team to consult and figure out how can we move the game forward. And as you know, he played a pivotal role in helping us kind of get out of a slump a couple of years ago. And John said this really interesting thing the other day. And I asked him to kind of make it into a quote that we could put it into the presentation. He said, as AI, so artificial intelligence, makes amazing digital products trivial to create, the future is delightful physical products. Okay? And he then goes, bless him, goes on to say, MAGFAST is the rare company that truly knows how to do these. And I thought, how can I sort of bring that to life for people? And then suddenly, like, one of the most famous companies in the world brought this to life in the last few days. All right, Disney. Let me share a quick story about Disney. And you'll come to understand why we're so committed to this sort of hardware strategy. So Disney just made a once in a lifetime, right? They change their leadership. It was like 20 years ago or something. I forget exactly how long it's, but it's like, a couple of decades since they last changed their the CEO at the top. So once in a they actually did a stumble a few years ago, but basically it's a once in a generation event. And they had two candidates, all right, two finalists for the role. One executive ran like the modern business, digital businesses, studios, streaming, animation, and the other was running their old-fashioned, things that have been around forever, the theme parks, the cruise ships, hotels, that kind of thing. And something really interesting happened, because movies, digital and streaming, they're under like massive disruption from artificial intelligence, and these other new tools are coming. Basically, any teenager with a laptop can create kind of a stunning video. Let me give you an example. Just going to play. Yeah, can we just play this this film? All right, now look at this beautiful image. This is from the new upcoming Disney Pixar animation called Mice, major new production that's coming out in a few months' time. Now, a clip like this, is a 10-second clip going round and round. A clip like this, animation like this, costs about $30,000 a second. Okay, so you're looking, just these 10 seconds is like $250,000 worth of animation. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that beautiful, kids? Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Except that, forgive me, there is no upcoming Mice movie, and the clip didn't cost $250,000. I made it just before the show with some online software called Kling 3.0. Took less than 10 minutes and cost 72 cents.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh,
if you're interested in movie making and AI and that kind of stuff, I'll tell you the exact words I put into Kling: cute animation in the style of a highly polished feature film of a mother mouse teaching her 3 baby mice how to play hide and seek with a large block of Emmental cheese. Okay. So not $250,000, 72 cents. Of course, proper movies still need storytelling skills and all kinds of things. But in terms of the actual production, there's just this massive sea change happening at the moment. And we're playing with these models, right? Bailey spends quite a bit of time playing with these, figuring out how can we ethically and appropriately use them for MAGFAST.
Right.
And thank you, Bailey, by the way. She's been doing a fantastic job on socials for us. But even, how often would you say like a new, much better model comes out? every
Often,
2 weeks,
every 2 weeks or
every
so.
week, every. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just it's completely insane at the moment. So, movies, digital streaming, completely threatened by like a kid with a laptop or an idiot with a laptop. Parks, hotels, and cruises are not threatened in that way, and so they appointed Josh, if I'm pronouncing him correctly, Josh D'Amaro, who was the Parks, Hotels, Cruises guy, who's like an expert in creating delightful real-world experiences for people. That division generates about 60% of Disney's revenue anyway, and they're now essentially betting their future on the guy who understands physical, real-world things that are not so easily reproduced. So at MAGFAST, we're kind of making the same bet that Disney is. We're not trying to create artificial digital experiences, even though we've spent time thinking about how does MAGFAST extend into this digital world, right? We're just planting ourselves firmly in real world design intelligence, not artificial intelligence. And boy, do we have some real world intelligent and delightful physical products coming up for you. All right, let's just do a quick update, and then I want to show you some amazing new stuff. Kate, all right, we've been shipping a lot of stuff over the last few weeks. All right, none of it can ever come quick enough, and it's particularly to wait for stuff when you're so excited about it. I do know that. And not everyone has received the stuff, but here's the total numbers that we've been shipping. Can we just go through them first of all? So Kate, Lux Pro. So these are the cables. Here, let me grab the cables.
Yeah,
Lux Pro.
We've been shipping our white and our black Lux Pro, and we have shipped 40,000 of those, which is just crazy to think about.
40,000, I think that's including the colors. 40,000, mostly black and white, have arrived, and the colors are on their way. The numbers are 40,000 units. Air Pro, how many?
Oh my gosh. Okay, 9,700, about 9,744 Air Pros have shipped, and I'm just so excited about it. Yes, yes, we should clap.
Now. The observant viewer will have noticed that 9,744 isn't quite a round number. In fact, it's 256, I think, short of 10,000. Do you know why that is?
I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. So the reason is, together with our partners at the factory, we weren't quite happy with smoothness with the finish on a handful. It's actually quite a small percentage, but on a handful of the units that came in, because they have to be exquisite. All right, and these ones were great. They just weren't exquisite. So we held that the downline supplier, part of the supply chain that supplied these great but not exquisite ones, are going to supply new ones at their own expense. But we had, in terms of Air Pro, they're not holding back from any customers at this time, because those ones would have been going into inventory anyway. All right, let's just keep it moving. Database Pro.
Database Pro.
8,000, I think.
8,000 units, yep.
And Database Pro.
PowerBrick Pro.
And PowerBrick Pro.
Yeah, PowerBrick Pro, we've shipped 12,000 PowerBrick Pros.
12,000. Now, let's be fair, because some people will be watching this going, you shipped all those and I don't have mine yet. That's because that's the total number that are in the whole shipping pipeline. So huge numbers are with customers. A smaller number, I think, are in the warehouse being shipped out, and then a whole load more are kind of on the next ship and the ship after that. But this is a major operation. This is far more, than we have ever, more shipping than we've ever done in a similar period of time in the past. So it's not enough. It's not quick enough. But we're getting so much better so quickly. Whole bunch of clear-cut cases.
Oh gosh, yeah. So I think we have 58 different models of the clear-cut case, and we've shipped over 10,000 of them.
Because because people have different phones. Like here's
right.
Look, you can just see the windows on these, 3 completely different windows for 3 different models there. We have 58 different versions, but in total,
10,872.
And they all come in this. I don't know how well it comes across under this lighting, but they come across in this beautiful, beautiful packaging. This is a $49 a product, and we're really, really, really proud of it. So the total number of pieces shipped, drum roll please, is 80,000. 616, I think, if I've done my mental math correctly, which of course wasn't mental. It's yeah, it's an awful lot.
Yeah.
And Philip did a calculation that if you were to put them all end to end, okay, so that's what 2 looks like end to end, okay?
Okay.
Database. If you were to place them end to end like that, they would go up to 51,700 feet up into the stratosphere. Okay, you'd be well into the stratosphere actually. And look here, you can see almost twice the height of Mount Everest. You see Everest down there? Yeah,
nice.
almost twice the height of Mount Everest. Everest, you know this, Bailey, you know this. Everest only 29,032 feet.
Oh, is that all?
Yeah, we're up here at 51,700. So just saying, saying.
That's amazing.
So why is it that folks just love these products so much for all the trouble we've had in the past? We're at 4.5 on Google, and a lot of that's going to go up soon because a lot of fantastic new 5-star reviews coming in. Bailey, you're in touch with the pulse. You have your finger on the zeitgeist, and you gather together one or two of the things that folks have been saying out there. So what have folks been saying?
So I have a couple reviews right here for you. One of them says, the products shipping now are amazing. The Database Pro is excellent, both in build quality and performance. I love it. Having followed MAGFAST for years, I still highly recommend them because of their mission, honesty, and perseverance through difficult times.
Oh,
It's just so nice to hear.
So sweet.
Really hear. All right. The next one is from Richard R. It says, like other MAGFAST products, it feels good and not cheap. It's durable, heavyweight, and built to last. The Database Pro is a must-have for your desktop or laptop bag.
Couldn't
agree more.
Yeah.
And one more. I'll just do one more. It says, it's from Alessandro. And it says, the build feels solid, the design is clean, and the performance meets expectations. The products are well made and thoughtfully designed. Again, I couldn't agree more. And thank you so much for such a sweet review.
Thank you, Alessandro. You're a rock star. We gathered a whole lot of these. Some people recorded videos and sent them in for us. We threw them all into the AI video editor. Here's a little medley of what people are saying about MAGFAST.
Best wireless charger on the market.
Love the products. The feel is incredible and luxurious.
If you don't mind spending a little extra for quality, this is your company.
MAGFAST truly cares about the products they manufacture.
Stellar customer service and excellent communication.
Their second generation of products are well designed and very functional.
MAGFAST exceeded my expectations. The Database Pro is excellent.
They are so beautiful, fast charging, and make great gifts.
I was so impressed with the quality and design.
Everything is top notch, and I will purchase more of their products in the future.
So that's it. Isn't that fantastic?
Yes,
yeah,
that was great.
Yeah, thank you so much to everybody who did that. Thank you to Kate and Bailey for all the work, kind of gathering all that. Reviews and testimonials are one of the most important things for a business, and they're one of the biggest pain in the backside to actually gather together.
So thank you,
thank you everyone who did that.
Yeah.
So there is a lot of love for these products. I want to just go back a little bit over our philosophy on those products just before I bring in the new ones. We said last time we met, we asked customers to focus on this thought: price is what you pay, value is what you get. There's lots of people doing cheap prices out there. Knock yourself out. What we're trying to do is the best value. We want you to pay a fair price for something that's just so much better than you were expecting. And I think that these early reviews that we're getting in show that we're hitting our marks with that. Over the last kind of year and a half, we've really gone back to our roots. MAGFAST has a long and complex history, made a lot of mistakes, but we've always tried to do right by everyone ever since the early days when we introduced like a family of products, a system that works together. And we're now on the second generation of these, and we're going to make a big step forward with them today. The notion from the very beginning, it's even in our name, was that everything should be magnetic and fast. It should be
MAGFAST.
Very good. Thank you. And these products are really, really great. So a few months ago, we started to unveil our plans for Gen 2, the second generation of MAGFAST products. And you're really going to see it move to the next level today. And it's all possible because there are now 2 settled global industry standards for mobile charging. One is wired, that's the USB-C standard. We have the beautiful Lux cables for that, Lux Pro cables for that. And wireless magnetic charging, which has now been built into all decent phones for the last 5.5 years, something like that now. It goes by funny names. It's called MagSafe sometimes. It's also called Qi 2. Neither of those names are particularly well known. So we call it wireless magnetic charging. And you never go back. It's very, very simple how it works. You're probably aware of these kind of magnetic coils. For about 10 years, you've been able to lay on these kind of magnetic coils like this, and it just sends power through the air using magnetic fields that transfer energy from the charger's coil to the device's coil. No wires, therefore wireless. The problem is if you get them sort of just a little bit out of line, then it becomes very slow and it wastes a lot of heat. And so the big improvement to the industry in the last few years, and again, most people just don't know about it, which is why we keep talking about it, is the industry agreed to a system with a series of magnets around the edge that align the whole thing. The industry calls it Qi 2 or MagSafe, and it's just a way better way of charging, and it makes things like this kind of charging possible, wireless with a snap onto the back, or wireless charging stands, including the world's best, most powerful wireless charging stand, MAGFAST Air Pro, which I'll go over just again in a minute for you. It also makes things like this. These are fantastic. If you don't have one, get one of these for your car, a magnetic mount. You just walk into your car, plunk it down. All you need to take advantage of this whole new world, right, is a good case, which is why we have 58 different versions of the clear-cut case. It's absolutely beautiful. The packaging is incredible, as I showed you earlier on. Available for all major phones. And the thing is terrific. It's got the embedded ring of precision magnets. That means that it lines up properly. It's a kind of fusion of art, beautiful, invisible, minimalist design, but with some serious materials science, major drop protection, advanced polyurethane, TPU they call it, ultra tough polycarbonate. The list goes on and on and on. And folks are just loving this case. Guaranteed for all major brands. And Samsung just yesterday announced, and someone could be winning this a bit later on, Samsung announced the Galaxy S26, 26 Ultra, and S26 Plus. So today we're announcing clear-cut cases for those 2, and they will be shipping very, very soon. So Air Pro, the unique wireless magnetic charging stand designed for you. 9,000 of them either with or on their way to customers right now. And it's truly the market heavyweight in the 3 most important areas, most of which no one else can touch. First of all, it's a power heavyweight. It really is. We have full-on wireless magnetic charging. The full 15 watts, not just 1, not just 2, but all 3 ports, and no one else does that. Plus, uniquely, and again, I don't know of anyone else who has this, we have USB-C out for your laptop. So this thing can just be perfect on your on your desk or your kitchen countertop or whatever. Everyone can put their phones on, and other devices. As you see, we can already put wireless charging buds like this. The little earbuds can go on like that. And we'll show you a couple of other tricks in just a minute. So it's also a design heavyweight. All right, the thing is just absolutely gorgeous. And design isn't just how something looks, it's also how it's built. Most of our competitors, no matter how good they look or how thick they look, are built out of this really sort of thin kind of a plastic, whereas Air Pro is forged out of this beautiful, thick aluminum alloy. It's just incredible. And so, you can hear it's the real deal. These things are super strong. And with that comes the third super important thing, which is that they are heavyweights in weight, a full 2.2 pounds, over a kilogram. You're going to say, why? Everybody tries to make everything light these days. Well, here's why. If you take any of our competitors and put a phone onto them, you pick it up and the stupid stand comes with it. We've made Air Pro heavy enough that you can put any phone on in any case, and you just pick it up and go. makes all the difference in the world, as customers are now discovering. All right, so it just makes the whole experience absolutely delightful. The true heavyweight champion of the world. We also did PowerBrick Pro 140. Don't have one of those here. Here's the box. PowerBrick Pro 140, just a really, really solid power source to power all of this, because AirPro can just take so much power. Beautiful, simple design. It's the only one I've ever seen where I can understand what to plug into which of the outlets, because they're all nice and simply labeled like this. Makes a difference, right, ladies? I mean, it really does. When you're bending down behind the couch, or like by your bedstand, which one do I plug into?
Yep.
Really fantastic. Uses the very latest gallium nitride technology, which means it has fantastic safety protection from overvoltage, overcurrent, from short circuit overheating, and yes, overcharging, okay, along with everything we've built. And frankly, most of the industry has built for a while now. Overcharging isn't a thing anymore, and certainly not with any MAGFAST product. Plus, GaN makes it very small and compact like this. Look at it. If you were to replace it, look at all this other stuff you'd have to pile up to replace it. Crazy. And a foldable plug, which makes it great to carry anywhere. Then there's Lux Pro, the cables. Oh my God, these just, those of you who have them already, if you've got these coming, man, you have a treat on the way. They're just so soft and silky and strong. I know I invented them. It's my job to sell them, but I could never ever go. Could you go back?
No.
Yeah.
No, really can't. Like I can barely stand to touch a non-Lux cable.
Me too. Yeah. I basically threw all of the old ones in my house away, and I'm lucky enough to have a couple. I got my husband one. I got myself one. Yeah. We don't use anything else.
Yep.
Fantastic. Yeah, and the thing is absolutely beautiful. So we had Lux, which I think is one of the most one of the best reviewed cables of all time, and we just sort of took it to the whole of the next level with Lux Pro. Fantastic specifications, 240 watts. I don't know whether you know what that means or not, but it's a lot. It's actually the maximum that's even possible under USB-C at the moment. And we've also got loads and loads and loads of data speed as well. Don't need it quite as often, but when you do, and you want things to move really, really fast. It has this incredible superior interior with graphene and Teflon, super high tech, a special custom loom that was made especially for us to meet our specifications. It can be tested it has been tested up to 35, the certificate here somewhere. Yeah, look, here's the certificate, 35,000 bends before the thing breaks on a machine like this. Gold flash, gold plated. This thing is the bomb. And of course it comes with a little USB-A adapter for all those old outlets when you're out and about and you still have to plug in. And we always remind folks, right, that, Kate, you don't get as much power when you use the adapter because the old standard couldn't do as much power, right? It was actually quite good on data. You get quite a bit of data with the adapter, but the power, I think, tops out at 20 watts, something like that. Okay. And in all the colors that are on their way to you. And it's coming in the most beautiful packaging that you have ever seen in your life. You just couldn't be more proud of this product. It's truly the kind of the everything product. All modern cameras, action cameras, game controllers, hard drives, desktop hubs, drones, VR and AR headsets, gaming laptops, power tools, just about everything. The Swiss Army knife of cables. And then last time out, we unveiled one more product. And people are crazy for this as well. And in fact, I'll ask the two for their opinion in just a second. But we'll hear from them why people are crazy about it. But it's this thing, Database Pro. It's a hub for data that's also a base for Air Pro, although it can just be used as a hub for data. And we called it Database Pro. So what is it? Like, what exactly is it for? Well, partly it's to just look gorgeous around your house, and boy, does it look incredible, right? Looks like a kind of, it really does look like a spaceship, doesn't it?
It does. It does. I love it.
So it looks absolutely gorgeous, precision engineered, and as I mentioned just now, it snaps directly magnetically underneath Air Pro, beautifully underneath Air Pro, look like that. Just looks fantastic. Okay, but but they work independently of each other, right? They magnetically connect, and obviously you can connect them electrically as well. But it works fantastic solo by itself as well, and instantly adds to your computer so you're on a single wire from it to your computer, instantly adds Ethernet, direct connects to your display if you have an external display, and loads of peripherals, like mice, same as the movie. So there's, I'm not going to go through them all now, but there's just loads of power in, loads of data out. It's really the bomb, isn't it? And you guys have actually been using it, and neither of you, I think, Bailey, you'd never had a hub before, and when we sent it to you, you were kind of like, what do I want this for, right? And Kate, you had a hub which you've replaced. So just give us 15 seconds each on your experience.
I personally I didn't even know what Ethernet was before I got my hub, and now I use it every single day. I actually just recently used the camera slot, the SD card slot.
Yeah.
Yes, for the very first time, to upload a little home video we made onto my computer, and it was perfect. It worked so well. So I'm really impressed with it, and I'll probably never stop using mine.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, I had just like a dinky little cheap hub that I had got off Amazon or something years ago, and I was very excited to replace it because now my setup looks a lot nicer. And I always have I use the HDMI port every day for my second monitor. I have the power going in. I use the Ethernet, so it's been amazing, and I don't know what I would do without it.
And I'm just going to show you, because I'm not sure we showed this physically before, but Bailey was talking about the cards. We actually stick both sides of cards. So this is obviously connected to your computer now, but it takes these cards that might maybe come out of your camera. So can you see me just put that one in there? And it even does, you'll even be able to see this on the camera. You see this dinky little thing here?
Yeah.
These are the tiny, what do they call them? Micro? We even have a slot for that as well. See? Brilliant. Nice. Okay. All right. So what do we got for you today? I promised you something pretty special, and I think you will be pleased. Look, the average household these days has between 17 and 21 connected devices. Most of the 17 and 21. When we started out doing MAGFAST, I remember quoting this number, and it was like 11 or something. Okay, but it's now 17 to 21, and most of them are mobile. The problem is you have to keep them charged. So we have all run out of battery at the worst possible time, right? You're at the airport. You've got an important meeting coming up. It's the end of a long day and you're trying to get home. And you look at your phone, you see the dreaded low battery warning. We all know this feeling. So for a while now, we've had these blocks that you carry around, historically with a cable, of course, called power banks. And you can charge your device whenever you need to. Now, there's quite a few of them out there. I searched Amazon a couple of days ago. Over 40,000 results come up when you type in power bank. And I'm here to tell you, not very many of them are special and worth actually having. But over 40,000 of them. Most of them, as I say, are pretty meh. All right, the traditional ones are just a block like this with a couple of sockets in them. And you can plug them in, put some power in, and you can carry them around with you with a cable and get some power out again. Then a few years ago, the industry started with these ones. Now, these are less meh, okay? They're better. They will snap onto the back of your phone like this, okay? Which is a good thing. They're great for busy days, but they still have a fatal. What's the word?
Fatal.
Thank you. A fatal
flaw.
They have a fatal flaw. You're human, so you often forget to charge them. You bring it home, you set it on the counter, you forget about it, all right? And then the next time you need it, it's dead, it's useless. You might as well be carrying around a brick.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. All right, so how are we going to solve this? What are we going to do about this? Can we bring up the bear with me, please, a little business school 101 chart, all right, of getting power in and out of your devices. All right. We really need 3 dimensions, but let's put hard and easy on this diagonal. You'll see how it works in a second. All right. And let's bring in so here they come. This is where most of our competitors, in fact, all of our competitors are at the moment. All right. They're easy to get power out. It's fine. You just snap it on the back of your phone. Super easy. We love this. All right. This is fantastic. Or if you need to, you plug a cable in, you get power out. Nice little feed into your laptop or into another device. The problem is getting power into them, right? You need to use a wire. That's not so bad. It's not exactly hard, but it's kind of fiddly, and it's very hard when you forget to do it and you're going out with a brick in your pocket. So where we want to be isn't in the lower right-hand quadrant like this. We want to be in the upper right-hand quadrant, right? We want to make it super easy to get power in as well as out. Mm-hmm. I think we've nailed it. I've got something just so amazing to show you. And I'm going to ask you a question. What if your new power banks charge themselves? What if your new power banks charge themselves? Well, bear with me as we meet Passport. Okay? It's the all-new Snap-on power bank with a fantastic form factor, right? And as you're going to see, a very, very strong specification, including 2, not 1, but 2 world-class features that no one else can touch. So first of all, let's just take a look at this thing, all right? Isn't it beautiful? Can we run the animations here? Do some of the photography? All right. Beautiful aluminum alloy frame. It's cool to the touch. It just feels, doesn't it, ladies? It just feels just so fantastic in your hand.
It does.
It has a full-side flat silicon surface that grips your phone and prevents sliding. Let's just grab one of the phones here. Okay, so this is really nice. Some of them, they slide from side to side. This has got a nice strong magnet, and it's nice and grippy, so it stays really nicely on the back of your phone. It's not just some cheap plastic slab like so many products. This is something just beautiful that you want to use every day. Just look at it. Isn't this thing gorgeous? Just amazing.
It's so beautiful.
Snaps right onto the back. Yeah?
Yep. I love it. I love where we ended up, because it took a bit to get there, like there were a few iterations, and we wanted to make it perfect, and you and Philip did just an amazing.
I actually have them here. So this is an early version. Okay, we were trying to be you can see here, we were trying to be sort of cool by just raising the bits that actually have magnets against your phone. The thing is, it wasn't grippy enough, right? We want that full surface to be flat. So it's like so we made it sort of less interesting from a design point of view on the side that you don't see.
Yeah.
Right. But I think, and this is another of our early designs here. It was the outside, but finished article has now got this just gorgeous envelope. Can you see the angles on the sides here?
Mm-hmm.
All right, and then let's bring a close-up of this. I want you to look at this detail. You see this ring, this beautiful ring here? It's intentional and it's highly functional, as you're about to discover. I want you to notice, do you see the way that the ring there breaks the envelope of the case? Do you see that? Like the circle continues outside the case, which is an unusual, and actually from a design point of view, it's quite a brave thing to do. And the reason we're doing it is we're highlighting one of these 2 features that no one else has. I'll tell you about that in just a second. The other thing we really focused on was the display. Okay, we have this display on here that lets you know the status of how much charge have you got, is it charging, is it discharging, and so on. And we sort of took negative inspiration from one of our competitors, and we just put that up on the screen. So this is the screen of one of our competitors. I feel like you need a kind of an advanced degree in computing science to figure out what's going on. This is a consumer product, and I just think this is far, far, far too complicated. So we went running away from complicated, and we've made something that's just super, super simple. This is a custom screen, MAGFAST designed custom LED screen, really nice and bright, really nice and clear, and just shows you exactly what's happening. You see the USB, you see this symbol here? That's for the USB-C port. shaped like a USB-C port. Okay. And then wireless magnetic, well, that's a circle, and we've got 2 of those. So you've got 2 circles, 1 on each side. And now look, here's power going in via USB-C. Look, the little arrow going in. Easy, right?
Yep.
Here's power going in. No one else has this. Here's power going in wirelessly. See? Easy. And here's power going out to your phone. You smack it on the back of your phone. All right. And you can actually even have this condition. I'll just show you here physically and on the screen, which is that you're feeding power into it via a wire like this and out into your phone like this. So you can actually be feeding continuously like that as well, which of course means that you're putting both batteries have got some help as you work your way through the day. So beautiful screen, instant comprehension, delightful, simple. As I said, lovely aluminum alloy frame, because the thing is a beast in terms of its specifications as well. Feels great in the hand, cool to the touch, as I said. And it has, before we come to the world first, it has something that you might not be expecting. If you look at, here's just like a paragraph with a list of all of our competitors on it. And if we just zoom in here, notice that there's something that appears in the names of almost all of them, which is 5,000, right? That means 5,000 milliamp hours. It's kind of the industry standard. It's much of what you need for an extra day. The only thing is that there's the physics of this means that some of it gets lost on the way in, the way out. Wireless charging loses a little bit. Just that's the physics of it all. Wireless charging loses a little bit. So right out of the gate, you're losing some. So we thought, you know what? Why don't we just give everybody an extra 10%? Think of it like as your reserve tank. So we're going to have a 5,500 battery inside of Passport. Okay, so that's a nice to have. Everything I've given you so far is a nice to have. I've now got 2 things for you that are world firsts. Okay?
Okay.
So, first of all, let's talk about getting power in. Okay? So this is the first of today's world firsts. All right. Remember this chart? I said the Passport was going to be way up here in the corner. Well, I think we've nailed it, because this ring that I pointed out earlier on, it marks the position of what's called an RX coil. All right, that's what they call it in the industry. No normal person have heard of it, but the R stands for receiving, and the X stands for we wanted to make it complicated so you wouldn't understand it. So RX means that there's a receiving coil in here, and it can receive power. You can charge Passport itself by simply putting it onto any wireless charging stand. A competitor like this, and then you can pick them both up together. Or, of course, we'd love you to be charging it on your Air Pro. You could just put it straight on like that. With Air Pro, of course, you can do multiples at the same time. You can put several on together, and it's really, really special. The wireless charging is designed to be it's faster than a trickle charge, but it's like it's like an overnight charge. Okay, if you're in a real hurry, you want to plug in the cable, but this is the way that you're going to wind up charging most of the time. We believe that we're the first in the world with wireless charging the first in the world with this capability. So just think about that. You come home at the end of the day with your phone. I've got all these different phones here. I'm deciding which one to pick up. Maybe I'll use my phone here. Boom, from my pocket. So you come home at the end of the day. You've got your Passport stuck on the back. It's been there all day. It's kept your phone going great. What I normally do is to run my phone, and this is good general practice, by the way. Like regardless of your phone, regardless of your battery, you want to run it down to maybe kind of 30 or 40%. Then give it a nice boost and bring it back up again, rather than kind of dribbling in and out all day long. So give it a boost. It's better for the battery, better for heat and for all that kind of thing. So anyway, you come back at the end of the day with it like this, and all you have to do, oh my God, is you just put it on the stand like that. Okay, you're just going to place it directly on like that. If you need a fast charge of both of them, you plug them in with a wire, because wires are always faster. That's the physics of the thing. But under normal circumstances, you can just put it on there like that. Or, right, maybe you want to put your Passport on like this, very nice, and put your phone on there. And guess what? Passport passes power from port to port. So you can do that kind of thing and charge your headphones there at the same time. Got something else coming through in a minute that you can charge as well. So you're starting to see now how all of these pieces just fit magnetically and magically together. I just need to put that on there properly. I just fumbled putting it on. And the whole thing starts to make this kind of incredible sense. No thinking about it. It just works. The system all stacks together absolutely beautifully. Oh, and the individual chargers stack together as well, right? You only want to do a couple of these because, as I say, you lose a little bit of power going from one to the next because of the physics, but you can absolutely do this kind of thing. And I think I was talking to Philip about this yesterday, Philip, who designs the products, running the show for us behind the scenes today. Thank you to you, Philip, and to our editor, Phil, who's working on the show as well. But I think in practice, a lot of the time, folks will do this day to day, and then they'll have one or two passports or three passports kind of always ready to go here. So you just grab it when you need it. But the other thing that's fantastic about this is you're going to know where your phone is because it's on your charger, which means that the passport itself is going to be there. So you go, I've got a busy day today. I'll take my passport with me as well. Yeah.
That's amazing.
It seems like such a small, obvious thing, but I think it completely changes the way that you charge. We've been trying to persuade everybody that wireless charging is better than a wire, and now I think wireless charging of all of your devices, including the power bank, is it as well. So now I've actually promised you 3 world firsts today. I've got 2 for this product. The second one is pretty amazing. And this is the one that I said is 10 years in the making. And it comes from our partnership with Iontra. Those of you who've been with us for a while met them in one of our presentations a few months ago. We love these guys. We've been working closely with them. And we're now ready to introduce Iontra into the first of our products. It's also the first in the world. And if you look closely at this, if you look closely at the ring here on the front, all right, the ring, which I told you is actively for the wireless power in. On the top half, it says in, so you know which side is which. Wireless power in. And look, in the bottom half, it says Iontra extended life. Okay, and this is going to mean up to. It's going to depend on your use, but up to 3 times the number of cycles. So a cycle, right, is a charge and a discharge, right? So it's kind of a day. Like if you think about a busy day with your charger, you charge it for the beginning of the day, then you discharge it during the day. So that's one cycle. So you're going to get up to 3 times the number of uses, the number of days with the product. That's a lot. So how is this all done? Well, all batteries suffer from something called degradation. It's a loss of the battery capacity over the life of the battery. And it's pretty much kind of irreversible. If you draw a graph of it, it looks like this. When the thing is new, it has 100% capacity, a bit like a new car. When you drive it off the lot, you lose money kind of quickly at the beginning. All batteries lose kind of quite a lot right at the beginning. Then it levels out for a while, and then it goes down, and you get however many cycles you get. And then it starts to drop off very quickly. So how is this actually achieved? Well, what Iontra does is there's this part of all of these products called the power management system. It's on a chip, and it manages when you're charging and discharging. It's managing the different levels of power, because when you plug a cable in, there's like in the old days you just join two things together and it would work. But nowadays, of course, there's chips controlling what's the voltage we're operating at, how fast is the power flowing in and out. But the thing is that most, if we bring a graph up of it, most existing products have this very kind of basic power management, and they kind of jam the power in and out and in and out. And what Iontra have developed, it sounds simple, but it's taken, literally teams, dozens of PhD folks, years to get this thing right. But by changing the algorithm, by smoothing, as it were, the way that the power goes in and out, it's much less rough on it's much kinder to the chemistry of the battery. And so you wind up with, essentially, this is kind of a visualization, but you wind up with a charging process that looks much more like this. Now you think about it. If you were sitting on a chair that was bouncing up and down, you want to be on the one that's jerking up and down or the one that's undulating up and down. It's going to be much more comfortable and do much less damage to your backside, to your spine, right? And that's essentially what's happening with Iontra's technology. It's like having and literally you're moving through the gears, right? As charging happens, we're moving through the kind of the charging gears of the gearbox. Mm-hmm. So the question is, would you rather have, the GOAT? Would you rather have 7-time Formula One world champion Sir Lewis Hamilton finessing your Ferrari gearbox, or Mr. Bean? Right. For real. Today, we all have Mr. Bean running the gearbox of our Ferrari Chargers, and you get to switch to having Lewis driving it for you. And look, it makes a big difference. So let's run this video, guys. On the left, without the technology. On the right, with the technology. Okay. And just look at the difference that it makes. This is over time as we cycle, more and more cycles going, so more charges and discharges happening. And on the left, you can just see this buildup that comes from the kind of the rough handling from Mr. Bean. All right. And that's the difference over on the right. So it's no wonder we get this very, very significant improvement in life. And what happens is that this graph becomes more like this. All right. Mm. Certainly up to 3 times the number of cycles. So this is a profound difference in the quality of the product. This technology, I know it sounds kind of amazing. It's been independently verified in 4 places. NREL, the National Renewable Energy Lab, is part of the U.S. Federal Department of Energy. I think that they actually just I think the Trump administration just changed their name again recently, but they're best known as the National Renewable Energy Lab. UL Solutions. Half the electrical products in your house, Bailey, you go around your house and you get the things that plug into the wall. Half of them have got the UL logo on them. I promise you. Okay, they're one of the 2 or 3. They're the biggest of the labs that certify things as being safe. Right? They're a century old, and they have looked at this technology and certified it as well. The University of Michigan have checked it out in their labs, and a company that probably haven't heard of called Novonix, but these guys are just one of the kind of superstars in advanced lithium-ion technology. They have also checked it out. So the technology is real. It makes a real difference, and it makes this one of the greenest power banks ever designed. All right, the thing is there's nothing greener, right, than products that last long, and it's just as well. We're now up to 70 million tons a year of electronic waste, e-waste. Okay. You buy stuff and throw it away after 6 months. It's just ridiculous. Oh. So I think most of us in the West aren't going to give up these comforts. I'm sorry, not quite ready to yet, but let's just buy decent stuff that lasts. And there's nothing greener. So the ultimate in sustainability is something that's built to last. Plus, of course, we're going to carry on doing a tree for every unit, over 650,000 at the moment, as you know. The other thing about Iontra is that it increases the safety profile significantly as well. We've, of course, got overcharge protection, over discharge protection, over current protection, short circuit protection, over discharge voltage protection, and over temperature protection. That's an important one. You leave it in the car or whatever. It's in your pocket on a hot day. So turning off the circuits when things get too hot is an important safety thing as well. And this product is essentially compatible with absolutely everything that is around today. All right. We use the global wireless magnetic charging standard. So it goes onto all the phones. There's an old iPhone in a case, right? And here's there's a Galaxy in its case. All right. You do just need a case though. All right. Mm-hmm. If you've got a recent iPhone, don't go putting a case that doesn't have, you don't have to see the ring. A lot of the rings are covered up, but it doesn't need to have the magnetic ring inside of it. And a lot of Android phones don't have the magnets built into the phone, but you just add them by putting a clear cut. Get a clear cut case.
Yes.
It only works with clear cut cases, people.
Yes. Add a clear cut case.
All right. So as always, We're trying to deliver you incredible value. That's what you're going to get. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Let's just do a quick comparison with a competitor that's sort of competing kind of in the same price range as us. We're a few bucks more than this. Okay. But it's a nice looking competitor. Snaps on the back of your phone. They're going out at just about $85, and it's nice. You buy it online today, and they get great reviews, by the way. Let's compare the technical specifications. Well, first of all, the battery. Well, needless to say, they're at 5,000 milliamp hours. We're at 5,500. That's 10% more. It's going to last 10% longer. And actually, I think with Iontra inside, we're able to squeeze a little bit more out of each battery as well. So I think the overall profile is going to be more than 10%, but I'm not making a specific promise about that yet. What about getting USB-C power in and out? That's when you actually plug in, right? So we're getting power in via USB-C or out via USB-C. They are at 20 watts and we're at 30. Right. Wireless magnetic charging out. This is going to be where you snap it onto the back of your phone. Okay. Well, the new standard is 25 watts. They're only at 15, but of course we are at the 25. Not all phones support 25. It's the new, better standard, but the best recent ones do. And all, of course, of the new ones that are coming out now will be supporting that standard. All right.
I want to make sure that you make the point that even if your phone doesn't take 25 watts, you can still use.
Oh, yes. Of course. Yeah. So these are, thank you, Kate, that's important. So these are maximums, right? The system will make sure that you take the maximum that's safe for you. So if your phone supports 15, you're still fine with one of ours, 25 watts, and it's going to last such a long time that phone is going to be gone, and you're going to have your 25 watt phone. Your Passport is still going to be in business because it's got Iontra inside, lengthening the life of the battery. Yeah. Okay. What about wireless charging in? Well, of course, they don't have it at all. So that's a big fat no. And we have it, yes, right? A nice charge. As I say, normally you're going to leave this on your nightstand in your kitchen or whatever and have it always ready to go. If you need to charge a super fast, plug in the cable, but it's still almost half as fast when you charge it wirelessly. So it's really fantastic. So that's wireless in, and of course, Iontra extended life. No one else has this, but we do. Okay. All right. Coming up in just a second, I've got one more thing for you, one more treat. Passport really builds out the system for your phone, but I've got a little something coming up in just a second. But before that, the whole team has pulled together on this. Thank you, Kate. Thank you, Bailey, for all of your work on this. We've put together a little film about Passport. And if we may, we would like to show it to you now, please.
Never run out of battery.
Stay charged anywhere.
Always have power when you need it.
Yeah, right. Every power bank ever made promises the same damn thing, but they all left out one stupid important detail. You actually have to remember to charge your power bank, put power in it before you can take it out. And you have to remember to take it with you. But you're human, so often you just don't. That means you're all out of juice at the most critical moment of the day. No power, no good. So what if, and bear with me here, your power bank kind of charged itself? You want to check this out. Introducing Passport. Just look at this thing. It's the all-new snap-on power bank from MAGFAST with 2 world-class features that no one else can touch. First, Passports are the world's only power banks with wireless magnetic charging both out and in. Whoa, stop. Let me repeat. It's the world's first with simple, easy wireless magnetic charging out to your phone and in from a wireless charging stand like this. It's so simple, frankly, so obvious, but it completely transforms the way you charge. Here, you see this ring? It marks your wireless power receiving port. You'll just place your Passports on any wireless magnetic charger like MAGFAST Air Pro or Shure, one of our lightweight competitors, and it just charges up. No cables, no fuss, and no forgetting to plug it in. Passports just sit on your charging stand, always fully charged, always ready to go. You'll even put your phone on Passport on your stand, and the power passes through from port to port. Passport. Ding! Then when it's time to go, just grab them together if it's a busy day. YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, Spotify, Netflix, maps, video calls, texts, gaming. You know what these days are like. You remember actual phone calls? Even, Alexa, you're a really clever AI, aren't you?
Sorry, I didn't understand the question I heard.
Okay, and then at the end of the day, your phone and passport just snap or even stack to charge. It just works. So passport gets power in like everyone else via USB-C cable, and unlike everyone else, via wireless magnetic charging. Plus super fast power delivery out via USB-C wire, or the industry's fastest 25-watt wireless magnetic charging, boom, right on your phone like this. No other product has modular stackable power like this, and no other has Passport's second world first. Listen, over time, all rechargeable batteries lose their capacity because current charging tech just jams power in and out over and over and causes, look, this really nasty microscopic buildup to the battery's internal chemistry. Passport uses next generation charging tech from Iontra, 10 years in the making, piles of patents, that's way kinder to the chemistry. See? That buildup just doesn't build up. So your batteries last up to 3 times longer, making MAGFAST Passports among the greenest power banks ever designed. So just gorgeous looks, aircraft grade aluminum frame, unique fingerprint, service and security, gorgeous clear color screen, plus 10% more capacity than virtually all the competition, up to 3 times the battery life, and the only snap-on power bank in the world you can also snap on to charge like this. So the question is, where will you go with your passports? We think everywhere. Only MAGFAST gets you charged up fast like this. So check out your passports now. All right, so what do you think, Kate? What do you think, Bailey? Pretty good, huh?
So good.
Yeah, so
it.
good. Everyone did a really, really great job on that.
Including you guys. We couldn't have done it without you. So we're so proud of this product. MAGFAST Passport. You're gonna love these things. You're gonna want them everywhere. You want all your friends to have them as well. Stackable, beautiful. Remember, Iontra inside, so this one will last 2 to 3 times as many cycles as a regular power bank. 10% more power, beautiful aluminum frame. It just feels fantastic in your hand. Super cool to the touch, super comfortable to carry around all day. That lovely silicone surface there that's nice and grippy, so it doesn't rotate. It stays nice and stiff on the back of your phone. Mm-hmm. This is a really, really special product you're going to want to use every day. So the question is, where are you going to go with your passport? Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Everywhere.
I think you're going to want to go everywhere. All right. We promised you one more thing. And I said at the beginning, today's for you today, if you, what did I say? If you have a phone or a watch, or you breathe or something like that, I said. So, but so this is for folks who have a watch. Do you have one? It's an extraordinary number of people do now. It's 1 in 3 working adults. That's like a lot of the working population. Over half of young adults have one. There's now over 1 billion smartwatches out there. Wow. Hundreds of millions of users. Some people obviously on their second or third one or whatever. So it's a huge market. And if you're one of them, you know that the charging situation isn't ideal. If you don't have one yet, they're fantastic. I've had one for years now. Great for health and fitness, for quick messaging, music, maps, heart and sleep monitoring, weather alarms, wallet, plus a whole load more. When it comes to charging, however, they don't fit the regular wireless magnetic charging coils like this, because they're simply too big. Let me just take my watch off here. I'll show you. Here's I've got 2 watches. I've got a sample one and I've got mine here. Here's one of the charging discs, and you can see that they're not the correct size. The coils simply don't line up. So they have to have a smaller coil like this. And having a coil on the end of a cable for your watch just isn't that great. They work, but it's never that nice on your desk, by your bed, and that kind of thing, which means that the industry's come up and made a whole load of things like this, which is fine. I guess they work, but they just don't look that great. And we think that you deserve a way, way, way more delightful way to charge your smartwatch. So we've built it, And here it is. This is MAGFAST Time Pro.
Yay! Oh my
the
gosh.
beautiful new way to charge your smartwatch. Okay, now Time Pro is going to come. Sorry?
I was just saying it is so beautiful. You're right.
It's pretty great. It's going to come in 2 versions, all right? One for Apple Watch and one for Samsung Galaxy. Together, they're the vast majority of the market, and we will add others in time if the demand is there. But we're going to cover most of the market now with these 2. This thing is absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. Oh, it just so happens I have one right here. I don't know how well you can see it on this camera, but the thing is absolutely beautiful, and it just works so beautifully, so neatly. You just pop your watch. I haven't got power into this at the moment. You pop your watch straight onto it like that. It takes all sizes of the relevant watches. I have the larger Apple Watch here. This is the kind of clunky size one. As you see, it's designed to fit all of them. 2 different versions also for Samsung, not a Samsung user myself. And you're going to want to use this thing everywhere. Yes, beside your bed, absolutely perfect. In the kitchen, perfect. On your desk, absolutely ideal. And our research shows that a lot of people, I'm not one of them, which is why I'm laughing and surprised, but a lot of people charge while they're in the shower. Which kind of makes sense because these things actually charge pretty quickly. You don't need a lot of charging every day. So, and oftentimes, you remember I mentioned just now you could do heart and sleep monitoring. So a lot of people keep it on for sleep.
Right.
Right. Well, then you got to charge it sometime or other. So they'll charge it maybe while they're in the shower. Breakfast routine, that kind of thing. All right. Now, so how do we get power into it? Well, like our competitive colleagues, just get a USB-C cable. And you're going to plug it right in the back like this. Super simple. Or, unlike anybody else, and that brings us to our 3rd world first of the day, right? MAGFAST Time Pro is the world's first watch charger that's going to charge wirelessly with wireless magnetic charging. You're just going to pop it onto any wireless magnetic charger. Yes, you can even put it onto a cheesy competitive one like this and walk around like this, right? Or you can put it onto to any of the docks here on Air Pro. You can put it there, but yeah, you can put it on any of the ports, including the one around the back, which is this is how I'm using it in testing, right? I'm putting it around the back there, putting my earpads, my earpods on there.
Earpads.
And my phone up there or phone sideways like that. And of course, because of pass-through, you can do this kind of thing. Look, you could even do this. And you know what? We'll leave that on there and do this. So you're seeing how this thing is now working as a system where you snap everything together exactly the way that you want. Yeah?
Yes.
Pretty great.
Thing.
So Time Pro, just like Passport, Time Pro can snap to charge with magnetic wireless charging in. And you could even do this kind of thing if you're traveling and you need to get a bit of extra power into your watch. You can just put it on there and throw it on like that. So we just love this. Everything snaps together perfectly. Time Pro, snap to charge with wireless magnetic charging in, unlike any of our competitors. Isn't that beautiful? Designed to match. Looks absolutely gorgeous. So what else to say about it? I've shown you a bunch of different scenarios. It's really pretty cool. Let's just run the animations once again so people can see close up how the thing looks. It really, I mean, Time Pro it's a very simple product. Like I can't do you 25 slides about it because it's just beautiful and simple. You put your watch on it. You put a wire in the back, or you just stick it straight onto a wireless.
And I love that it looks absolutely beautiful on Air Pro, but then you can use it, with a cable or on your passport, or it's just so cool. I'm so excited.
Yeah. And the other thing is that because it's magnetic on the bottom, it'll kind of attach to your refrigerator and things like that.
Oh, that's super cool.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah. Okay. So So let's think about this. So if you have a smartwatch, you're going to want one. If you have a smartwatch, you're going to want several of these kind of in different places around the house, because I think there's like a little bit of charging here, a little bit of charging there. As soon as you get into wireless charging, it's not one kind of make or break charging session. It's kind of like, sit down at my desk, charge my phone for a bit, charge my watch a bit low, charge it for a couple of minutes. There's much more of this. You want the charging wherever you are. So this is why we do. Apart from the fact that it's good business practice, this is one of the reasons that we do these multi-packs. So if anyone you know, and you do know people with a smartwatch, you're going to want to get these. And I think we're going to do a pack of them in a minute, and you'll be able to mix and match for Apple and Samsung. So now you really can see the full system. Your phone charging on Air Pro, your watch charging on Time Pro, Database Pro snapped on the bottom, providing all those extra ports, passport ready to go when you need it, everything in one beautiful charging station, or completely separately. That's the beauty of these things, is that they're best in class individually. Individually, each of these is designed to be better than any of its competitors. You bring them together, and no one else can touch it. They all have a fingerprint for service and security. They all fall under our lifetime warranty. Batteries have a slightly different handling, but trust me, as long as you have this product, we're with you. So two amazing new breakthrough products today. Both of them beautiful, both of them with industry-leading specifications, both the world's first in their categories with wireless magnetic charging in, wireless magnetic charging in, wireless magnetic charging in. First in their categories, and you never go back once you've used this, I promise you. And Passport, of course, is also the first in the world with Iontra extended life, giving you up to 2 or 3 times as many cycles. So I don't know about you, Bailey. I don't know what you're thinking, Kate. I feel like at this stage it would be rude not to make some special offers for the good people who've come here.
Very rude.
What do you think? Yeah. Should we do that, or should we, or not?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we should be nice. We should definitely do it.
It's going to have to be special, though. I mean, people have been here for a while. They've been very loyal. It can't just be some rinky-dink, little 10% discount. Let's think. So what are we going to do? Okay, so we're going to do some great offers. By the way, if you've got MagBucks, you want to click through. It gets even better. You're going to be very, very pleased if you have MagBucks. Just remember, we're doing multiples here. These things are perfect for gifting. If you, for yourself, your family, you're going to want a bunch of these. They're well priced. Anybody who goes to the store and pays full price with no bundles, no discounts, no MagBucks, no nothing, is going to get great value. That's our starting point. And then we do the bundles, and we have the various other things for folks who are so loyal to us to, we think there's a win-win in there. Let's just put it like that. So perfect for gifting. So think about who else you think would enjoy this. And remember, these things are only from MAGFAST. This is a pre-order only from MAGFAST. You cannot get these anyplace else. Completely exclusive to us, to magfast.com. So eventually, when there's, huge numbers out in the world, maybe you'll see them in retail, maybe you see them on some other websites, but not in this way. Right now, it's completely exclusive to MAGFAST. You're just not going to see them anywhere else. During checkout, we're going to have these bundles. We'll tell you about in just a second. But also, if you're missing 1 or 2 items, you can add those individually. So if you want to add an Air Pro, you want to add a Database Pro. That's why I showed them to you quickly earlier on. Power Brick Pro, Lux Pro, ClearCut Case, they're all there, and you can add those individually on top of the bundles. We're still going to do a tree for every unit, as I told you, over 650,000 so far. What is it now? I forget. It's like 30 times the number of trees in Central Park.
And counting. We do more trees all the time.
So just remember, price is what you pay, value is what you get. But the value is going to be absolutely off the charts if you choose to jump in now. Oh, and one more thing that I think you're going to value, all right, is that if you place a pre-order today, you will be getting. Can we run the film on this? You're going to be getting these limited edition, founders edition versions of the products. Just look at this. All right. We've done this for previous products. The first people in get the Founders Edition. All right. Only a fraction of those made, we intend, will be Founders Edition.
And
so
if you're one of the people that got the Air Pro Founders Edition and the Database Pro Founders Edition, you're gonna want to get Passport Founders Edition because then you have the whole set.
Packaging looks like this. This is one of the additions there. Absolutely fantastic. All right. So Founders Edition only for folks who jump in on the pre-order. All right. So let's go through through these offers. I think they're pretty great. As I said, you're going to want multiple passports. Okay. So only during this offer, right? If you want to do this, please do it. Please do it right away. Order 2 passports, get 1 for free. Okay. Order 2, get 1 for free. That'll make it less than that other one I showed you that we're so much better than. Yeah. Two get 1 free, $99 value. Also, if you don't yet have or you want another Air Pro set, so what's that consist of? All right, well, that consists of PowerBrick Pro. Let me get it all out here. So PowerBrick Pro, okay, and Air Pro. And do I have the black one here? Don't have the black one, but you're going to get a beautiful Lux Pro cable to join them together. Okay, that's the complete set. If you purchase a complete set now, okay, then you'll get 2 passports and a case.
Which is so great. That's such a great offer.
So let's think about that for a second. So you're going to buy this beautiful thing that you probably want anyway. If you didn't before, then you're going to want it by now. And with it, you will get 2 passports like this. Okay, to go with it. So the amazing new thing we've introduced today will be your gift. 2 of them will be your gift if you get an complete Air Pro set under this offer, and we'll give you your choice of. I'm sorry.
Just and a clear-cut case, which is, just the 2 passports by itself would make me want to buy this, but you also get a clear-cut case.
Yeah.
So.
And then you get a clear-cut case. And if you need to pick, like if you've got several family members and you need to pick up some more cases, they'll also be during checkout. You can add some more of those, but we'll include one as a gift. And then we wanted internally we've been calling this the kind of the Janice special. Remember Janice I mentioned earlier on?
The Jan pack.
So this is the Jan pack. Thank you so much, madam. All right, and this is the best value. I appreciate this isn't for everyone because it's a few extra dollars, but if you get 3 Pro sets, okay, so now we are kind of into Jan territory of maybe buying them and giving them to other people, setting up people in their offices and that kind of thing, or maybe you're new to us and you're getting them for your own home. But if you buy 3 Pro sets, so that's 3 Air Pros, all right, 3 PowerBrick Pros. Desk is getting a bit messy. Here we go. 3 PowerBrick Pros, the super 140 watt, fantastic PowerBrick, real workhorse, and a Lux Pro cable with all that power and all that data to bring it all together. If you buy 3 of those sets, okay, listen to this. We will give you. I haven't even got 3 passports yet. Okay, you're going to get 3 passports and 3 databases. What?
Oh my god!
3 databases. And 3 clear-cut cases. Okay, that lot together. In that one, the gifts are a $981 value. This is. Can we just? We've committed to it now, but we're pulling this as soon as this offer is over because it's too good. All right, the margins on this won't be good enough. But we love you. So for now, we're going to do. You buy 3 Pro sets, and you get 3 passports, 3 databases, 3 cases. Included. Okay, so that's the Jan pack.
That's crazy. I think I know which one Janice is going to get.
open to all comers.
Yes.
All right. And also I should just mention our little guy here because not everyone has a watch. We're not including Time Pro in any of the packs because we didn't want to have a pack where people say, but we will do buy 2 get 1 free on Time Pro as well. This thing is beautiful, and as I say, if you charge your watch, I think you'll probably use 3 of them, kind of spread around the house. One by the bed, one at your desk, and as we have learned, one in the bathroom. bathroom.
One in the bathroom.
Well,
Okay.
one now I want to use one as a magnet on my fridge since you mentioned
Right?
it.
As a fridge magnet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Now we're going to do one more fun thing, which you'll see when you get to the checkout, which is dollar dependent. We've got some gifts, some additional. I don't know why this is crazy. We're going to do some additional gift for today. We're going to do some additional gifts depending on the value of your cart. And this is like actual dollars in the cart. So if you're using MagBucks, those won't count towards it, but actual kind of new dollars in the cart. So and you're going to love the sevens. Seven's a magic number today. So $97 or more, free shipping for everything. Okay, you're going to be at that level anyway. At $247 or more, we will give you a Lux Pro cable. This thing is absolutely beautiful. You can choose your own color. All right, these things are going to be exquisite. Let's say they're on their way and finally shipping now. Okay, so that's pretty nice. That's a $49.
And how many? We have 7 colors to choose from. 6 colors.
6 black, white, and the 4
rainbows. Yep.
The 4 Luxora Borealis colors. All right. So $247, you get a beautiful Lux cable. All right. In addition to free shipping, $397. Okay, $397. Add a Power Brick Pro to your load, but that's add. So you're going to get free shipping.
Cumulative.
And it's cumulative. And the Power Brick Pro. Pretty great, right? Okay. $547 Database Pro. What? Okay, so now you've got Database Pro and Power Brick Pro and Lux Pro and free shipping. Philip, are you sure you did the math correctly on all of this?
This is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Well, we're committed now. And if you place an order at $997 or more, we will add an Air Pro as well into that. So if you're up at kind of Jan Pack level, the deal is really it's great value whatever you decide to do.
So it's an entire set for free essentially if you get up to
listen, by the way, if today isn't the right day for you to jump in and do this, we get that as well. Okay, we love all of our fans, we love all of our customers, we love all of our investors. If today isn't the day for you to jump in, we get it. But if you can, whatever level is right, feels comfortable for you, we would love to. We'd love to have you do that. All right, so super simple. There should be a button by now somewhere below the video. Just click, choose which of the deals that you would like. Add any other products that you want during checkout. Remember, all of this stuff is perfect for gifting. All of it comes in absolutely gorgeous packaging. This is database. Whoever got a hub in a box this beautiful? It's insane. Yeah. Add any other products you want, and make sure to complete your checkout. The link is live. Don't wait. Don't know how soon they're going to run out on the limited edition Founders Edition. And as I said, if you've got MagBucks, you want to go through and take a look because it kind of gets even better for some of our old customers there who've got MagBucks. At checkout, this is the Shopify checkout. It's the after Amazon, it's the second biggest checkout. Is it in the world? Certainly in North America. Super secure. You can use Shop Pay. Apple Pay, use Google Pay. You can now use Amazon Pay in there as well. And there's also, if you want to do one of the kind of multi-packs, you want to do the Jan Pack up at that level. We also have Shop Pay in there where you can do sometimes up to 6 months interest free. They have different deals. I think they have a way of from your phone number doing a kind of a check. So they make the offers in real time, but basically you can get one of the top level things and spread the payments if you would like to do that. Ooh, okay. Well, that was a lot of fun. Took a wee while, but I think it was worth it, wasn't it? Absolutely fantastic.
Definitely.
That was awesome.
A little more business to do before we gave away. Oh, by the way, now you're going to want to win the new smartphone. You're going to want to win the watch because guess what? We've got the perfect chargers for them. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Exactly.
All right. So what have we got, folks? 2 prize winners. Second prize is going to be a choice of smartwatch. So either what is it, Kate? Take us through it.
So our winner for a brand new smartwatch is Bill G from Gravenhurst, Ontario, Canada. Congratulations, Bill.
From Gravenhurst.
Yay!
All right. Congratulations, Bill. That's fantastic. Couldn't have happened to a nicer guy. Just saying. Not possible.
I'm sure, but that's super exciting, Bill. We'll get in touch and we'll figure out which smartwatch you want.
We'll be in touch and sort that out. And our first brand, thank you, by the way, for joining in, for registering and becoming eligible for this. Our smartphone, you're going to get to choose. You want the Samsung, you want the Apple. Our smartphone winner is
drumroll, is Kevin K from Illinois.
Woo!
Kevin K.
Illinois.
KK. Good initials.
Very exciting.
Wouldn't you say good initials, Kate Kennard? You sure you didn't have you weren't leaning on the yeah.
No,
all right.
No. Congrats, Kevin. Yay.
So well done, Kevin. We'll be in touch with you as well. And you'll be getting a new phone. So very, 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 very soon indeed. Yeah. Terrific. That is just about it. I just want to remind you to send in your questions. Any questions you've got, stick them in down below. That's the best place to get them into our Q&A session that we'll do in a few days. But we will gather them up from there. What else? So send in the Q&A. Should we just go through? Let's just quickly go through the offers again. Okay. Kate, why don't you take us through, because you'll add a little extra je ne sais quoi to the procedure.
I don't know if that's true, but okay. Okay, so if you buy 2 passports, you will get an entire passport for free, which is amazing, because then you have one for each of your wireless ports on your Air Pro, which I'm assuming that you have or you will buy.
Then Air Pro set. Get an Air Pro set and
you get 2 passports and a clear-cut case for free.
By that point, you're kind of moving up through the additional gifts thing as well. But I just want to say thank you to Philip and Webav. I'm not sure if you've heard Webav's name before. He's our lead checkout tech behind the scenes. You're going to get a really nice indicator of where you are, and do you need to add a couple more bucks to get the next gift and that kind of thing. All right, so say it again: buy an Air Pro set and get
2 passports and a clear-cut case for free
as our gift to you. As this is a pre-order, it'll be a little while before they come. But my God, you can see these things are just going to be incredible. All right, and then our biggest jetpack is what is it? 3, right?
Yes, 3 Air Pro sets. So you get an Air Pro, Power Pro, Lux Pro, 3 of those, and then you get 3 passports, 3 databases, and 3 clear-cut cases completely free, which is a $981 value. Insane! I can't believe we're even doing that. Honestly,
no, we can't. No, we're certainly not doing it again.
Yes.
All right. And Time Pro. Here it is. So Time Pro. Order 2, and we will give you a third one as our gift. Isn't this fantastic? I'm so proud of. I'm just so proud of the way this system has come together. And I can't wait for you to be. I mean, many folks have got the existing system. You're going to be ordering this as well. You're just going to love it. And very quickly, $97 gets you free shipping, right? $247, you get to add what?
Lux Pro.
Yep, free Lux Pro.
Lux Pro cable. All right. Spending $397 new dollars, you get to add
Power Brick Pro.
Beautiful. Woo! $547, and we're up to a
Database Pro.
And these are additive. So at $547, you get Database Pro and Power. All right. And at $997, you get to add
Air Pro.
Yay! The whole set.
Yeah.
Essentially, you're getting the whole set free at that level. All right. That's it. Please click the link below if this feels right to you. If you've got MagBucks, please go through and check it out, because if you do a dollar calculation, it's even better. But the value is there, as I say, our goal is that someone who's never heard of MagFast, hears us recommended, pays full price, is thrilled. Right? That's the goal. So if you're doing better than full price, we hope you'll be even more so. All right. So press the button. Remember to add Air Pro. Sorry, add whatever you want.
Well,
But
yeah,
add
add
Time
your
Pro. Add Time Pro if you have a smartwatch. Check out everything you want. The link is live now. Again, I'm not sure what the quantities will be like, especially seeing as we're doing. Can we bring the animation up again, please? Founders Edition on all of these. So we better wrap this up, guys. Let's recap it. We've got thousands of MAGFAST products are now shipping. I think, what was the total number? 80,000 and change.
Something, yeah.
total throughout. I don't have the exact number in customers' hands now, but like thousands and thousands more every single day. We're committed to delivering delightful stuff. We're getting better at delivering faster. All right. It's still not as fast as we want. It's the fastest it's ever been, and it's getting faster. And we have some moves, I think, coming in the next couple of months that are going to take us to the next level. And then these two products, Passport, okay, 2 world firsts in Passport, 2 world firsts. The first ever to allow something that seems so basic, which is wireless power in, wireless magnetic charging in. So much easier, so much simpler. Oh, where's the cable? Where's the cable? Oh, do you mind if who's taking my cable? Right. Wireless charging in, world first, and Iontra inside this wicked smart.
And nobody else has it except for us.
As you all know, I think I'm pretty smart. I sit with those people. I mean, they really are. They're some of the nicest people you've ever met. Some of the smartest ever at Iontra. So this sort of simple technology of changing gears more smoothly has taken years and years to develop. 2 to 3 times the number of cycles from Passport, and then this little guy, Time Pro, couldn't be more proud. So that's it. Click on the link. We've given away our prize winner. You guys have been fantastic. Kate, Bailey, thank you so much. By the way, isn't Bailey doing great? She only joined us a few months ago.
Yes. Hi, Bailey.
It's like she's been here for years. Fantastic. And thank you so much. Thanks to everyone working behind the scenes. Of course, our customer care folks, you're incredible. Thank you to my amazing wife, Amy, without whom none of this would be possible, and without whom I would be looking even older than I do right now, because she gets me ready for these things. And our extended family, our extended team, and of course to you for joining us for this. You're fantastic. Thank you so much. Go click on the button and see if this is right for you and whether or not it is. Thank you so much for being here today. Really appreciate you.
Bye, guys.